James Atkins from Vantage Strategy and Marketing. Businesses I'm talking to at the moment are certainly reflecting the concerns we see in the media around another economic downturn. Customers in most sectors seem to have their hands in their pockets. Retail sales are struggling, as are many business-to-business marketers. The challenge, of course, is what do you do? Many businesses quite often think, well, I need to get out and do more. I need to actually communicate more. I need to really try and actually bring in more and more customers. Hence we see the percentage of sales and all sorts of marketing activity. I would argue the question for us now is, in fact, maybe we need to do less, or at least be significantly more focused in what we're doing from a business and a marketing perspective. An estimate is that there are over 3,000 commercial messages that every person sees every day. 3,000 commercial messages, from signs to business cards to TV ads to online ads. With all that there, how do you cut through the clutter? How do you get your message out to the market in a really clear, distinct way so that people will take notice? So that in this market you'll get people taking their hands out of their pockets. There's three things I think you need to do. Firstly, is in fact narrow your focus. Instead of thinking about every customer and every customer group you have, use the 80-20 rule. Which are the customers or customer groups that make you the most money, that have the greatest potential for revenue growth, and focus on them. Yes, you'll still market and sell to other customer groups, but think about your core. Go really narrow. What is the core customer group? And see how you can focus on them. Secondly, think about simplifying your proposition. Simplify the message. One of the exercises I do with clients is to say, write down your 4 to 5 most important messages. 4 to 5 messages that you believe that core group of customers needs to understand about you and about your proposition. Then, what is number one? Quite often it's quite an exercise to get from, in fact, 4 to 5 to number one, but what is the number one? And then ask yourself the question, does that relate to your competitive advantage? And if it doesn't, then it's time to review a competitive advantage for that narrower core target group. Really ensuring that you are being laser sharp in your message to that group. If it doesn't, start again. If it does, great. But question why you're communicating a whole lot of other things that aren't related to your competitive advantage. And thirdly, execute everywhere. In every touch point, wherever you have some sort of interaction with a customer. Marketing used to be about communication, or at least people thought about it as communication, but it's not. Marketing, someone said to me the other day, marketing is a contact sport, which I think is a really great expression. Wherever you have contact with a customer or potential customer, ensure that you are reinforcing that one simple message around your competitive advantage. So whether it's your business card, your call centre, your phone, the brochure, what people do when they walk into your reception, does it reflect your competitive advantage? If your business and your competitive advantage is around quality, what do they see when they go to your website? What do they see when they drive past? Is it a flickering neon light or a fading sign? What happens when they walk into your storeroom? What's the experience on error rates, on invoices? Think about your competitive advantage and think about every touch point. One of the exercises I do with clients is to map out the touch points wherever a customer or prospective customer of that narrow target market will potentially touch you. And then make sure it's consistent and well executed. So narrow the focus, think about the very smallest, tightest group of customers that are of the most value to you. Make sure the message, the proposition you want to get across is simple and is focused on your competitive advantage, and then execute everywhere. Make sure all your touch points reinforce it. This simplification will help you in these tough times to engage and actually connect with customers in a more meaningful way.